Okay, on this video we're going to talk about slope-intercept form. All right, I know that is familiar to you, that you've heard it before, because y'all only did one type of graphing, and that was linear equations. So that's what we're looking at, is slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form. Okay, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. All right, so you know with any equation we have an x and a y in it. The this m is going to represent your slope, and then the b with the sign is going to represent your y-intercept. Okay, so using the slope-intercept form, which is the most common, any type of equation, linear equation, we have to put it in slope-intercept form in order to put it in the calculator, because the calculator has it y equals, and you enter the rest of it. So it has to be in that form. All right, so that is the most popular because it's the easiest to use in graphing and in writing the equation. So that's what we're going to talk about today. All right, so if I have, someone gives me the slope and someone gives me the y-intercept, then I can easily write an equation, because our form is y equals mx plus b. So all we're doing is just filling in the m and the b. Okay, so I'm going to have y equals blank x blank. All right, so slope goes where the m is, so 1/2. And then y-intercept is a positive 2, so I'll put plus 2. So there's your equation. Easy peasy, easy stuff. All right, so this one would be y equals m is 3/2. And we're going to leave it an improper fraction because it's slope. That tells me which way to go up and down on my graph. Always don't forget your x, okay? Your slope is the coefficient of x. It's not x. It's the coefficient of x. And then my y-intercept is -2. Okay? All right, so this one would be y equals m, your slope, -7/4. Don't forget your x, and then your y-intercept -2. All right, so really all you're doing is filling in the blanks. So on this one, slope is 4, so you put it in front of the x, and then behind the x, you're going to put the y-intercept, which is 0, so we don't have to write anything. So this will be our equation. Okay, if your intercept is 0, then it's understood it's 0. You don't have to write anything. All right, y equals blank x. So slope is 1. So you put a 1 there. You don't have to put a 1. I can just have y equals x, and it's understood that it's 1. All right, and then y-intercept is +3, so I'm going to put +3. And then for our last one, slope is 3, y-intercept is +5. All right, so easy, should not be a problem. All right, so now they want us to write an equation in slope-intercept form looking at a graph. So to do that, y equals blank x blank, I need the m and I need the b, the y-intercept. All right, so our slope is going to be, so we're going to have to find 2 points on the line. So here's a point that goes right through the middle of the crosshairs. And then I'm going to look for another one. This, I can't do that. It's not in You got one here. I also have one here. So this one's a little bit closer, so I'm going to use these two. So I go up 1, 2, 3. So I'm going up 3. And then for my X, I'm going to the right 1. So I went to the right 1. Alright, so up is positive and to the right is positive. Correct? So our slope is 3 over 1 or 3. Now my y-intercept is where it's crossing my y-axis. So it's crossing at this point. So it's at -1, 2, so it's at -3. So my y-intercept is -3. So my equation will be y equals 3x minus 3. It was a -3. Okay. All right, let's look at another. All right, so we're looking for the slope and the y-intercept. So I'm going to look at some points on the graph. They didn't give them to us, so I've got to look for where it's right in the middle of those cross points. Okay, so I don't see any. I'm going. So I see here at my y-intercept, and I'm going. Ah, crap, I don't really see any more until I get to right here at the arrow, and also right here. Okay, so I'm going to go from one point to the other. Now, it doesn't matter which point you begin at and which way you go. Either way, you'll end up right. So if I go from this way up 2, so that's positive 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to the right 5. All right, and I want to show you that either way it doesn't matter. If I start down here, and let's say I went down 2 on 2, and I went to the left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, negative divided by negative is positive, right? So it's the same thing. All right, so my slope is 2 over 5. And then my y-intercept is just simply where it's crossing the y-axis, so it's crossing at positive 2. Okay, so y equals 2/5 x plus 2. Oops. All right, so this one, my slope is going to be, here's a point, and we're all the way back down here again. So I go to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, going to the right is my x, right? X is always on bottom. So I went to the right 5, and then I went down 1, 2, 3, down 3. All right, remember with slope, it's the change in y over the change in x. And then my y-intercept is positive 3. So my equation will be y equals -3 over 5x plus 3. All right. Good deal. All right. Let's see, that one's pretty standard. Let's see if we can find something a little more interesting. See if we got, okay, let's look at this one. Okay, this one, the blue line is on my x-axis. And what type of line is this? This is horizontal, isn't it? All right, if you remember from yesterday, we were talking about horizontal, that it's flat, so it has a zero slope. All right, and you can test that by plugging in 2 points. So if I have the points 0, 0 and 1, 1, 0, my change in y, 0 minus 0, over my change in x, 1 minus 0. So 0 over 1 is 0. All right, so we have a flat line. So it's y equals 0x. Now, if I have a 0x, do I want to write that? Let's go on and see what our y-intercept, where's it crossing the y-axis? At 0? All right, so if 0x means I don't have any x's at all. So my equation would just be y equals 0, where it's crossing the y-intercept. So when you have a horizontal line, it's going to be y equals your y-intercept. Okay. Let's see. I want to see if they've got.
Would you call down to Mr. Gardner? No, they're zooming right now. If they're not, see him come down to Mr. Beckman's right.
Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. If let's see, y-intercept. So my b is -1, and then my slope. Let's go from here up 2. So +2 on my y, and to the left 4. So I went negative. I went to the left on my x. So -4. So I can reduce that, y'all, to -1/2. Okay. If you look with my slope, I can go up 1 and to the left 2, or I can go down 1 to the right 2. And I'm still on the line, right? So my equation is going to be y equals, my slope is -1/2 x, and my y-intercept is -1. Okay, and we'll do one more, okay? So we need to find some points on the graph. Here's one. And you know what? I don't see any, because this one's close right here, but it's not. I don't see any more until right here. So we got a long ways, don't we? All right. First off, my y-intercept. Where is it crossing the y-axis? -5. All right, so my slope, my change in my y over my change in my x. So let's see what we're doing. All right, so for my y up and down movement, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to go down 10. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to the left. So that's a negative, right? Okay, so negative over negative is going to be +10 over 3. And if you look at the line going left to right, it's going up, so it's positive. Okay, when you're looking at a line, always start on the left side and follow your pen on the line to the right, and it's going up. So that means it's a positive slope, which we do have a positive slope. And the equation would be y equals 10 over 3x minus 5. If you look at this one, if I put my pencil on the line, let me widen this out a little bit. If I start from the left side and I put my pencil on the line and follow it, I'm going down, right? So I know I'm going to have a negative slope. All right, so let's look at it. So we've got a point here, and I have a point here, and I have a point here. Alright, so first off, my y-intercept here is -1. And then if I follow my slope, I'm going 1, 2, 3. So I went down 3. And then for my x, I went to the right, positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So that's my slope. -3/5. So my equation would be y equals -3/5 x. And my y-intercept's -1. Okay. Alright. You've got some individual practice on that. You've got some classwork also. Alright. Y'all have a good day. Thanks.